Hello guys and welcome back. Alex here, reaction video. We have arrived at the fourth episode, which I'm talking about the documentary, if you could call it like this, who was made by Chuck. You can find the original link down below if you want to go and show some support as well to his channel for this tremendous work that he did. I'm talking about Filipinos that make Pinoys proud, which is episode number 4. I guess there are only 4 episodes. I don't know if there are more out there, but I guess this completes the series that you guys wanted me to see. Actually, I made a playlist. I'm going to leave it at the end of the video where you can find the episode number 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much because it's a long video, so like the video, subscribe, Patreon down below if you want to support. I have another channel on YouTube as well. It's Alex and channel. You can find the link in the description if you want to go and show some support and watch other videos on that channel as well. That being said, let's go and see this number 4. This series is fantastic. A lot of amazing athletes, singers, people that I saw in this series. It's something really outstanding. Let's go.
More and more foreigners are moving to the Philippines, not because of the affordable cost of living, the beautiful culture, or the scenery.
Men that are so fed up with Western women because we're all apparently so woke and so terrible and Western women don't want to be wives, that they are now going to other countries to find wives.
Like which countries?
Like Southeast Asia, the Philippines, the Dominican Republic.
So it's like the opposite of the mail order bride.
And so a lot of these men get remote jobs. And so they go there and they live in these countries and then they meet these women. And then women in the Western world, specifically the United States, are so pissed off about it. And they're like, you're going to all these countries where these women don't even know how to speak English. They can't even read. They're so uneducated. And then the men like film themselves with these women and like show themselves on dates. And the women are so elegant and they're so well spoken and they're so traditional. And they're like, look at these women. Like they're so respectful and kind. And the Western women are, sitting on their, Fresh and Fit podcast or whatever.
So yeah, it's so weird. I mean, not only the women in the Philippines, but men as well. Everybody, you're a beautiful country, kind people, like I was saying, hearted people. You know how to have fun, even if you have problems. And when people are like, mean with other countries, it doesn't matter if it's, politics. I don't want to talk about politics in my videos. But the country, every country has problems, so it's not that, but the people are amazing. So yeah, I'm not agree with those mean people.
For podcasts, losing their mind over this.
When you pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
yes.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that
need them, women that need them.
Women are raised to be wives. They learn everything from birth, from their father, from their mother, how to be a wife and how to support your man.
Women that need them.
It's not even women that need them, it's women that treat them with respect.
So we don't.
Y'all know y'all don't.
Stop yourself.
I live in your country and I speak 2 languages, Tagalog and English. You live here. How many do you speak? 1? You're stupid. Oh, look.
That was nice, but it's something that actually I wanted to say because, guys, in my life I had a lot of friends, people. I met with a lot of people from a lot of different countries, and honestly, I don't think there is a country out there that speaks English so good. I guess the Philippines is the only one. I don't know how, and not only speaking English, but correctly. So this guy, that bald guy, I guess it was a stand-up comedy, something like that. He was right. He was right.
Be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Do you think it is a prerequisite to speak the English language in being Miss Universe?
Kelsey! Hey guys!
So, totoo bang may actor na nanligaw sa'yo?
Yeah, but I said no.
Bakit? Hey, yung athlete.
Didn't work out then.
Bakit?
Ooh, what about the model?
Nope. Long story.
This is Kelsey Merritt. She was born and raised in Angeles City, Pampanga to a Filipina mother and an American soldier. A pretty good example of a passport bro.
Nice.
As a teenager, Kelsey always wanted to be a model. She was so passionate about it that while studying in high school, she was already auditioning for various modeling gigs. Judging by this early footage, it clearly showed that her potential was off the charts. Despite her future being so bright though, Kelsey never forgot about her education because as early as 21 years old, she would graduate from Ateneo de Manila University with a degree in communications. After finishing her studies, she went headfirst into modeling. She focused on improving her craft and strived to be the best version of herself through rigorous amounts of training. And I think it paid off. She started appearing in different magazine covers, makeup and clothing brands, and sometimes even worked with other famous celebrities like Liza Zubarano and Bea Alonso to name a few. And of course even more commercials.
Oh, hey girls! Working outside is so hot and sticky. And that means frizzy hair.
Filipino models would have already been contented to achieve this kind of success. But in Kelsey's case, well, let's just say she wasn't just an ordinary Filipina, because right after graduating, she would make a vow to herself. And she did it in public. It must have taken her a lot of guts to do it. She was literally a dreamer. The Victoria's Secret fashion show was no joke. It was home to the most respected models in the entire world, so making it there is like reaching the promised land for any aspiring model. So in order to maximize her chances, she moved to New York and kept grinding. After just a little less than a year, she got the chance to audition for a spot in the 2018 Victoria's Secret fashion show.
That's straight to believe.
Great. Beautiful. Let's try a smile over there.
Did she make it?
You got the shot.
That's really work hard. Believe in yourself. That's the proof.
It turned out that she wasn't just a dreamer, but a woman of action. Her tweet back then, she totally backed it up. And boy was it satisfying for her to announce it. It was a proud moment for her Pinoy fans for sure. Except, it wasn't for some of them. Some fans criticized her looks because they thought it didn't represent the real beauty of a Filipina. These comments were obviously heartbreaking for Kelsey, and she couldn't help but respond to them. In her words, I was born and raised in Pampanga, Philippines. I finished my studies in Manila before going to the US last year. As far as I'm concerned, my blood is more Pinoy than the pure-blooded ones out there who have never been in the Philippines. I love my country and I'm proud of where I came from.
Sometimes I wonder, why do people have to be so mean with other people, and especially to other people who really work hard for their success? It's just, I mean, and she had a reply, a beautiful reply. She loves her country, and she feels that blood in her veins, and she's proud of it, you know? And it's a beautiful thing being a Filipino, actually, in my point of view. But I just don't understand mean people. Honestly, it's awful.
Man, I gotta say that she handled her response so intelligently. So going back to the show, it underwent a lot of preparation. And when it was finally showtime, Kelsey Merritt did not disappoint.
Made herself proud and her nation proud.
Do you realize how crazy this is? Kelsey literally walked among world-famous models such as Kendall, Gigi, Adriana, Candice, Bahari, and more. She herself couldn't even believe it happened. She just made history by becoming the first ever Filipina to have walked the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And she wasn't even done yet, because after just a year, she also became the first model from the Philippines to be photographed for Sports Illustrated's annual swimsuit issue. A feat that further cemented her rising status as the dual achievements from Victoria's Secret and Sports Illustrated is rarely accomplished by any model. Despite all the accolades, Kelsey continued to stay true to her roots. She stayed humble. And it's quite easy to observe the way she interacts with other people because she still speaks Tagalog and sometimes even her local language, Kapampangan.
Singkataras.
Kasi ba dati may isang stereotype ng look ng model. So ngayon gusto nila iba-ibang look.
Flexible,
diverse.
Yeah. Ang galing niya mag-Tagalog, no?
Akala nyo kasi hindi ako marunong
Tsaka nagkakapampangan yan. Kunyari, ayain mo si Adriana Lima na kumain ng sisig in Kapampangan. Kausapin mo si Adriana Lima.
Oh, Adriana, manganta na.
Sisig.
Sisig.
Ang taray.
So no matter what happens, I will always be proud of Kelsey Merritt despite of her being a target of some Pinoy bashers. Now if you think Kelsey's bashers were rude, they're nothing compared to Poarch's. Because not only some of her own people hated her, but also Jesus himself. It was so bad that even content creators made negative videos about her.
I don't even question who gets famous on TikTok.
It's just her making faces. Oh, look, she did I think.
God damn it! I'm sick of seeing her face.
I don't understand why this is big.
Bella Backyard over here contorting her features to be all cutesy-like gives me the rage to take down the Chinese government from the inside.
And she just gets so much hate because her videos are like low effort or whatever. People's like, oh, you're so talentless, you don't deserve all this fame.
But is that all there is to it? Is Bella just some random Filipino girl without any talent who got lucky enough to have TikTok's algorithm on her side? To answer those questions, I did some research and found out that there's more than meets the eye. Bella's real name is Denari Bautista Taylor. She was born and raised in Pangasinan, Philippines. She didn't know her Filipino parents because after her birth, her grandmother took care of her until the age of 3 and was then adopted by an American veteran and a Filipino stepmom. At age 7, when she became capable of doing chores, her abusive stepdad would make her clean their farm as early as 3 in the morning while her older stepsisters got to do whatever they wanted. It's like a Cinderella story, to be honest. Her stepdad would abuse her physically and verbally.
My nickname was like stupid growing up. I have to clean up real good because if I don't, then my stepdad would get mad at me and be like, oh, you're not eating breakfast if you don't get this done. I went to school one time with a swollen hand on my right hand and it was like bleeding and I tried to like stop the bleeding before I got to school.
When Bella turned 13, karma would do its work.
So let's just stop for 1 second. Wow, hearing these stories is not easy. In part 3 of this amazing, like I was saying, a documentary episode series that Chuck did. There was the story from sports, you know, and over there as well, some stories that you can make a movie from them. They're so touching, and you know, but the thing that is most important in those stories as well, and I hope in this one as well, and the others, that it's gonna be a happy ending. You know, it's hard. You can see a lot of people out there smiling and everything, but you don't know their background. You don't know their battles. So that's why it's okay. It's not fair to judge. You know.
Her stepdad had to fly the family to the US for the need of bypass surgery. Due to his condition, Bella no longer experienced physical abuse, but the emotional maltreatment still persisted. At age 17, Bella had enough, so she decided to join the US Navy to get away. After boot camp, she was given the role of an aviation ordnance man. She was basically responsible for the maintenance of guns, bombs, torpedoes, rockets, and missiles. Man, the job sounds very dangerous, but you can't deny that it sounds badass too. After 4 years in service, she decided to call it quits, and now we're all caught up. Bella Poarch became famous for lip-syncing to the song M to the B, which produced the most liked TikTok ever. Wow. People liked it at first, but as she continued uploading similar videos, some critics started noticing her little to non-existing effort in said videos. They couldn't wrap their heads around how she was getting all the success in just a short period of time. In her first 12 months, she casually racked up 60 million followers. That's basically 5 million followers per month, or 165,000 followers per day. It's so insane that her number of followers today is even more than the population of Canada and Australia combined. Despite all the criticism, she stayed silent. But not until May 14, 2021, when she decided to silence them.
Welcome to Matchmade, home of the perfect woman. Come on in and design the girl of your dreams.
This ain't build a bitch. You don't get to pick and choose.
So she made a music video, I guess.
Bella's debut as an artist became the biggest music debut ever in YouTube history. She then started sharing her story through podcasts and made sure that she also showcased her talent.
This ain't build a bitch. You don't get to pick and choose. Stiffer ass and bigger boobs. If my eyes are brown or blue. See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me. No one knows how far it goes. Seems like everybody's got a price.
He has a nice voice.
I wonder how they sleep at night. When the self comes first and the truth comes second. Stop for a minute and smile. Nobody says it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
At this point, I'm not even surprised anymore because you know how it is with Filipinos. We love karaoke,
Yes.
and Bella eats it for
karaoke,
breakfast. To this day, Bella Poarch is still active in TikTok on her music career. She released more bangers such as Inferno, Living Hell, Dolls, and recently Crush. What I like about Bella is she's a loud and proud Filipina. She speaks 3 different Filipino languages and she doesn't even hide it in her live streams and interviews. Experienced haters? This Filipina experienced far greater dangers.
Pulling to the inside, Bustamante into turn 1, but she's collected by Handa Alcabasi, who gets her breaking wrong. And unfortunately, Bustamante is there to stop her.
This time, it's Bianca Bustamante's turn. Seriously though, what is up with this Bustamante bloodline? Why do they always end up on these lists? Anyway, Bianca was born and raised in Laguna, Philippines. Ever since she was a toddler, she was pretty much exposed to the sport of racing because her dad was a kart racer. At the age of 6, she was already competing. She competed against boys most of the time and still won, so she gradually accumulated more than 100 trophies by the time she turned 17. Due to the amount of training and experience at such a very young age, she qualified to compete in the W Series, an international all-female racing championship that is known as a stepping stone to make it in Formula 1. Sadly though, Bianca didn't win, but she performed well enough to earn the spot in the Formula 1 Academy. Despite being only 18, it didn't take her very long to bag her first F1 Academy win, which happened in the very challenging racetrack in Valencia, Spain.
It's a good start by Bianca Bustamante. Bianca Bustamante. Bustamante has to take a defensive line coming into turn. Bianca Bustamante runs off wide into the gravel, manages to get back onto the track though. But that allows Bula and Handa Alcabasi to close right in on her. Can Bianca Bustamante hold on? It will be Bustamante who crosses the line first to win her first F1 Academy race. The Filipino racer, Bianca Bustamante, celebrates. What a start to her F1 Academy Championship.
This victory made her the very first Filipino to win an international race in a league that is directly associated with Formula 1. As she stood at the top of that podium, Bianca couldn't help but lose it when our national anthem started playing.
That's beautiful. Our tears of joy and tears for your country, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling.
It was an amazing feeling, my first ever race win, and the national anthem was from Philippines was played in the podium, and that just got me crying. It hasn't been played for a very long time, so I'm very thankful for it.
Sheesh, these moments always get me. 2 months later, she would bag another win in Monza, Italy while experiencing some very dangerous crashes.
As they make their way to the first braking zone of the year, and there's a huge shot to the back. It's Chloe Grant in the ART car, upside down. It's actually Amna Alcabasi she hits in the MP Motorsport car, then Bustamante.
Wow, she was like
I
there.
think Schreiner Another innocent victim there from her teammate in front as well. Flames out the back. Scary. Bianca Bustamante out in front. Disaster once again for Amda. So she just breaks a little bit too late. And unfortunately, Bustamante is there to stop her. It's Bustamante who's just going to get in front of Gary Schreiner. Bianca Bustamante almost forced into the grass by pulling. It's respectful racing. Bustamante crosses the line to take her second win in F1 Academy. The Prema team celebrate with smiles all round. And a job well done for Bianca Bustamante.
When I went on top of the podium, I heard them chanting my name, and really that just got me crying again. To hear the anthem played and the Italian fans cheering me on, I just felt right at home.
I've always been so proud of being Filipino, and even though sa mundo ng motorsport hindi ito ganun kasikat or wala masyadong madaming Filipinong karenista, I'm still so proud of it.
Jeez, this girl is really out there risking her life for her passion while representing her country. As of the making of this video, the current F1 Academy season is still ongoing, and Bianca Bustamante is currently sitting at rank number 7 out of 15 drivers. Not bad at all for a rookie. And her team Prema Racing is the second best team so far, trailing only by 21 points, so they definitely still have a chance to win it all. And speaking of winning, how about winning the heart of the Hollywood's biggest movie star back then, Steve McQueen? Yep, I'm not even kidding. Meet Neile Adams. Her real name is Ruby Nilam Salvador Arrastia. She was born and raised in Manila in 1932. She's the child of a popular performer, Carmen Salvador, and Jose Pepe Arrastia, who was known as the son of one of the most prominent hacienderos in Lubao, Pampanga. She barely knew her dad because she grew up under her mom's care. She would bring her to live performances, so it was natural for her to want to follow in her mom's footsteps. Before she became a teenager, her mom would start performing in the US, and unfortunately, this was also around the time when World War II broke out. When the Japanese attacked Manila in December 1941, her mom couldn't go back, so she was left under the care of her relatives.
Man, what
As
a
the war
story,
continued,
guys.
the Japanese started occupying the Philippines. Guerrilla groups started emerging. One of them was the Philippines Resistance against the Japanese. They were famously known as Hukbalahab, a group of peasant farmers that were originally formed to fight the Japanese but later rebelled against the government because they didn't like the terms of the alliance between the Philippines and the US. Then, the craziest thing happened. As a teenager, Neile became a spy for the resistance.
Wow. James Bond
She carried
style.
messages and intel between guerrilla groups. This went on for months until she got caught and incarcerated by the Japanese for 18 months. She was also reportedly wounded by shrapnel on one of her legs from a nearby explosion during that time. In 1948, Neile's mom finally was able to return home and immediately moved her to the US, where she would finish her studies in the art of performing at the Katharine Dunham School of Dance in New York. In 1953, she was cast as a dancer in a musical called Kismet and worked her way up to become the lead dancer of the show. Due to her ambiguous beauty and exceptional stage presence, she was offered one of the lead roles in the show called The Pajama Game.
Who's that? That's Neile Adams.
What does she do?
What does she do? Man!
I'm a hustling news gal who's got the blues. If you want some scandal, know what I mean? Lift up the pages and look between. One has the headlines, two's got the news. 5, 6, and 7's got the latest in sports. About Jack, if not on the
It's like she's born for being on the stage.
While rehearsing for the show, she bumped into Steve McQueen.
So?
You should have that brandy after breakfast, not before.
Why?
Listen, I don't mean to overstep myself, but would you like to join me in a pot of coffee?
The rest was history. Her name then became big in the Broadway scene, and she also appeared in over 20 films and TV series between 1952 and 1991.
I want to do something daring.
Neile and Steve had 2 kids, and one of their grandchildren is Stephen R. McQueen, who is popularly known as Jeremy of Vampire Diaries.
Nice shot.
From just a young Filipino girl who cared for her country to becoming a big Broadway star and celebrity,
This
Neile Adams
story
is definitely
deserves
proof that
movies.
Filipinos can excel in many different fields. And one of those fields is beauty pageants. You see, the competitive spirit will always be there for Filipinos. But pageants for us, it's not a competition. It's an obsession.
Miss Universe.
Look at them. Wow, that's beautiful. In the house, in the pot. Really cool.
I think in this country, we're in dire need of heroes. It made people realize that somebody who comes from a far-flung area in the Philippines can probably stand a chance of making it with the rest of the world.
We bagged our first Miss Universe titles back in 1969 with Gloria Diaz.
The first runner-up is Miss Finland. Miss Philippines is Miss Universe of 1969. Congratulations, Miss Philippines. Martha, would you step in and put this down, please? There we are.
And in 1973 with Margie Moran.
The first runner-up is Miss USA. Miss Philippines is Miss Universe.
But after that, we went on a 42-year drought. 42 years.
Wow.
That's half a lifetime. And during those times, we really struggled.
I won't change my legs because I'm contented with my long-legged.
What would you rather be? Beautiful or smart?
Well, quiet please.
Went on a 12-year semi-final streak.
Maria Venus Rock, 22, Philippines.
Shamsi Supsup, 25, Philippines.
Janine Togonon, 23, Philippines.
Ariela Aridal, Laguna, Philippines.
Mary Jean Lastimosa, Philippines.
Pia Alonzo Wurzbach, Philippines.
Maria Micah Maxine Medina,
Philippines.
Catriona Magdalene Green, Philippines.
This is Rabia Oxani Mateo, all the way
I don't
from
know
the
if there were like all those years, maybe because like you
Two
guys
of
said,
those runs made it all the way to the
there are
crown,
some,
but the road
you
to
know,
getting there
people
was
against
very far
Philippines, I
from
don't know.
easy. During my research, I learned that Pia and Catriona also had their own fair share of crushing and devastating defeats.
Here we go.
Binibining Pilipinas 2013 runner-up is none other than Binibini 15, Pia A.
Built differently.
Why should you be the next Miss Universe?
To be a Miss Universe is both an honor and a responsibility. If I were to be Miss Universe, I will use my voice to influence the youth, and I would raise awareness to certain causes like HIV awareness that is timely and relevant to my country, which is the Philippines. I want to show the world, the universe rather, that I am confidently beautiful with a heart. Thank you.
Beautiful speech.
Miss Universe 2015 is Colombia. I have to apologize.
Wait, what? What happened? I'm afraid of hitting play. So that's Steve Harvey. I know him.
It's Philippines.
What? Okay. He made a mistake.
While there was confusion in Pia's run, Catriona made sure there was no confusion as she made it so clear that she was the best candidate that night. Heck, most fans even agree that she's the best Miss Universe ever.
Philippines.
Philippines is a former martial artist who earned her black belt at 12 years old, now 24. This fashion model and singer has raised
Man, that
funds
was
for various
odd. I mean,
charities
wow.
through a benefit concert held in the country and abroad. Philippines! renovate an old apartment building in Manila. This 24-year-old turned the building into the Young Focus Child Care Plus Center, a school offering free education to children. Philippines!
Beautiful.
Because of their
Made us
victories,
cool,
the Philippines
free school.
became one of the
Beautiful.
biggest beauty pageant dynasties in the entire world, with 4 titles behind
Thinking
USA's
about
9,
children and
Venezuela's
education
7,
is beautiful.
and Puerto Rico's 5. An achievement.
Amazing again. I'm sorry this series has only 4 episodes. Maybe you're gonna do more. And awesome, beautiful her speech now at the end. You should be proud. Each and one of you that are watching, you should be proud to be Filipinos. I said it in a lot of my videos. You know, hospitality, the way you smile, seeing life, and have to be proud of all this amazing people in sports, in music, in everything. You know, it's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This was episode number 4. If there are something else out there that you should think I should see, just send it to me on Patreon or down below in the links. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you feel being a Filipino. It will be cool to read a lot of messages from you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Like I always say, till next time, stay safe.